I did not like how the adventure was cut short because of a little trip up. So today, I will make the trek from the Arctic to the train station. See just how far you can go. I'll make some slight adjustments. Also, I brought jackets. And without any further ado, let's just see how fuel efficient you are. Full tank, full battery, full distance. Starting from here. So far, pretty nice pace. I'm hoping the extra thickness in the wheels assists with stability. My big worry is that it grabs onto the ledges, it will flip me out, or it just gets glitched out and it gets embedded under the bridge. That's a tsunami. Gosh dang it. Alright. The car is okay. That's what matters. So far things are pretty steady. Engine's warming up just a little bit at a time. Nothing too major, because it's so darn cold. And I have a proper coat, so I'm not going to waste any heater energy. And hopefully, no little random jitters causes this thing to go berserk. So, for those who do not know, that the 10 liters, represents the amount of liters there is on the very last tank. There's multiple small tanks in this vehicle working together. So when that thing hits 0, there really is nothing else. Did I take a wrong turn? No, I don't think I did. It's one of the last little glimmers of civilization where it's nothing but ocean and road. I am so locked in right now. So yeah, it's not going to be too fascinating of a video. I just realized that. I believe in my creation, and I want it to succeed, and I truly do believe it can. In fact, it almost did, except for when it tumbled on its own toes. And for the most part, it was doing it, and it was doing a darn good job. So, since we're on this really long highway journey, might as well have a little conversation, right? Yeah. Hold on, gotta crack my fingers. Holding down the W key for so long, exhausting. So, yeah, I was thinking maybe I should create a system that adjusts the steering depending on how fast you go. Like the faster you start going, the less the steering wheel will steer, so it decreases your ability to turn. Realistic, yes, and also a good safety measure so you don't end up over-rocking and over-correcting, skidding and understeering. So yeah, I think that would be pretty good. Also, about Stormworks itself, I think that would be cool to have some stuff in Stormworks altered. I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but I mean, it would be awesome if Stormworks had a dynamic weather system. I mean, the weather it has right now is fine, but what I'm saying is simulated weather systems, where storms can be very active in the equator. You genuinely get hurricanes that appear, and it moves. You have blizzards, like genuine blizzard weather events. You have sandstorms. desert area, so the blizzards get you cold real quick. And then the desert sandstorms, they damage your vehicle over time. It's just little by little there. I think that'll be absolutely awesome. Gives it more liveliness, I guess you can say. Another thing, lighting effects. I think if the lighting effects were to be a little more realistically simulated, I think it would add a lot more greater immersion. I don't think even immersion's the right word to say it. It would just feel more alive. Let me slow down a little bit here. Like, you know, when you walk inside an enclosed space with no lights, you still see everything in the broad daylight. It's just like it's just a blue tint color. But just imagine if when you close that door and there's no lighting, no sort of lighting or windows, then it just gets really dark. Just pitch black. It's like a good ambient occlusion. You know? And I guess if there's any modders out there that wants to, they can go and put in some awesome ray tracing. But I think really good ambient occlusion would be fantastic. Yeah, that kind of level of realistic lighting you don't think it would make too much of a big deal, but I actually think it would actually feel really nice. Like, graphically, this game's not meant to be graphically astounding. You know, no high-res textures or anything of that sort. But I think good lighting in general, makes things just more real. So yeah, that's my hot take. Still seeing glaciers. We're still in the Arctic. You see the twitches there. Like, what am I running over that's causing it to twitch like that? This unleveled freaking railway system. Starting seeing land. This is good. Making our way south at a good pace then. I wonder if I should replace the jackets with solar panels. Like the entire walls with just regular old solar panels, tiny ones. Speaking of solar, if you guys remember the solar-powered yacht that I did some time ago, the winds are blowing. So if y'all remember the solar-powered yacht I did ages ago, I'm thinking of doing another one. That one that I did was like the first time I've ever tried, and it was it was a mess. But a lot has changed since then, including some updates when it comes to solar panels. I'm thinking, with the new floaters that also came in, let me go and do another solar-powered yacht. Can't worry about the wind. No. 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 That's the nonsense I don't want. Okay? I'll go slow. None of that now, okay? None of that. Oh, and in case you guys were wondering, the distance from where I started in the train station to where the whole final accident happened, 55 kilometers. So I'm proud of this little guy. Did a good job. Oh gosh, now this is a scene, ain't it? Foggy. Endless road. Good graces. I wonder if I passed the one that I went flippy with. Alright, we're down to our final leader. Of course, after this, then after the one reaches 0, then it'll be like the final leader, but still, we're pretty much getting there. Alright, we're down to our final leader, and from here on out, it's going to only run on battery, which means there's going to be moments where I'm going to have to just sit there and let this thing charge, and maybe need to drive at night without any lights. That's fine, because Stormworks is not that dark, luckily. So I'm just hoping that Mechanism can come in and work. Maybe I should have given a little bit of extra leeway, like 0.000 something. But I believe it can reach absolutely 00. And we'll know when it hits. Oh, there it is. Okay. If it worked out properly, the RPS... No! The RPS should have reached 0. But it hasn't fully disengaged. It's still engaged. No. That's not good. Hold on. Before it goes through any more battery, let me go and check to see how much fuel is in here. Diesel. Dang it. Diesel is at 0, but it's just not disengaging. Another trucker. Look, proper meteorites. That means I'm just carrying dead weight now. Gosh, dang it. Wait a minute, that gets me thinking then. Hold up. If that's the case, what's the numerical switch box saying? It's false. Okay. Value to test 0.04. Within threshold. Oh, so it's seeing it as 0.04, not 0. Are you kidding me? Why is it saying 0.04 if the diesel amount's 0? I don't... Oh, golly. Okay, well, that's a learned thing there. It's not a complete 0, it's 0.04. But now we got a problem. We're carrying dead weight. So I guess the contents aren't completely 0, because there's still some other contents in there. Well, I learned that when diesel fuel is 0, then it's 0.04, which is fascinating. I feel like it could make it if it did not have to drag the engine along with it. You know, I think I should stop it here. It's not gonna... What's our range? 70 kilometers. Well, gosh dang, that's not too bad. 70 kilometers with this little bit of fuel and some battery. You know, 70 out of the potential, out of the entire 90. That, I consider that a win. I legit consider that a win. How much further till I was gonna reach the mainland? Look at that. Look at that. Look at this. I went all the way. I did all of that. Wasn't too far away from the end. I like that. You're good. So some minor tweaks here and there to ensure that it properly disconnects from the engine. But yeah. You did alright, kid. For a true test of your strength, you did alright. My name is Edward. And this is Stormworks.